Welcome to the AmeriCorps 101, the Students Edition. My name is Cristobal Villegas, and I'll be your orientation guide for today. This is good. This orientation is good for the financial year of August 2020 to 2021, August 14th. So let's get started. What is AmeriCorps? So many people ask about what is AmeriCorps? Well, I do start with AmeriCorps being a federal program. This program is eligible for individuals that meet these two requirements. They have either a permanent residency here in the United States, they are a citizen of the United States, or they have been granted asylee or refugee status. As well, the individual will have to pass a federal background check. And if you have like an issue or worry about something that may come up on your background check, just talk to me and we can figure it out together. But then also, you have to be 18 years of age or older. And if you're younger than that, you need to get parental permission. But this program is available. It's pretty much kind of like an opportunity for anybody to come and get this education award that comes with AmeriCorps. AmeriCorps is a service-oriented program that connects individuals in the community to organizations in the community that have a need. So here at the Thames Center, we do AmeriCorps Education Award Program. The next slide talks about UHEAN. So UHEAN is the Utah Higher Education AmeriCorps Network, and this is a organization that is at the state level. I am a campus coordinator, so that means that I work with them and I report with them. However, they are the main hub when it comes to getting all your paperwork in accordance, getting all your fingerprints, and what it comes with accepting different documents. They, however, do not have your education award, and I'll talk about that at the end, about how you can access your award once you finish your term. So UHEAN is based in Utah State University. Like I said, I am the campus coordinator, and I'll do my best to help you connect with them, but also get all the paperwork you need. So I'm going to click this. I want to show you that this is the UHEAN AmeriCorps website. It's uhean.org. This is a vital website for you to know, and we'll touch to this website quite a bit during our time during this orientation. So just remember, it's uhean.org, and here you can access many things. So let's go back to this. So, the AmeriCorps Education Program has multiple opportunities for students to do. Currently, we have been granted at FLIC 20 opportunities, and they fall within Education 1, Education 2, and Capacity Building focus areas. These focus areas are mainly to differentiate between different opportunities in the community. If a community organization needs a particular service, then that's when we look at the focus area to understand what's the best way to satisfy that need. So, as you can tell, Education 1 has mainly, it's like tutoring youth from K to 12. These opportunities are like America Reads or programs through United Way. Education 2 are more peer-to-peer programs. So maybe like a tutoring or peer program here at FLIC, or something that goes into the K-12 education system and helps them come to college. Capacity building is more intrinsic within an organization. So if an organization needs assistance in order to, develop their service volunteer system, or event planning, or create manual, or some sort of, or maybe outreach to different campuses. This is where capacity building falls in. education awards. So currently this year, we're going to be offering 300-hour terms only. If you would like a higher one, you have to talk to me specifically. We do have a 450 and 600-hour term, but for this year, I have only requested 300-hour terms. So the breakdown is that if you successfully finish a term, you receive $1,300 with $11.11. You have one full calendar year to finish this 3-hour term, but you are not. But you can finish quicker. I have to have students finish it within about one semester, and they work very hard. But if you plan to do it within a year, it's about 5 to 6 hours a year. So not too long. Remember, AmeriCorps can be stacked upon other opportunities. So if you are a CAP or work study or have a tuition waiver, we can most likely add the AmeriCorps education program to it. You may have to tweak your responsibilities, and I'm more than happy to talk to your supervisor about that so we can get that under control. But this is what we're offering. There are several necessary documents that you need to do. And let me talk about them. So the qualified site contract. So although you are a student obtaining, trying to get, opportunities, this is a site, again, there's only UHEAN. Here you can tell for this year, we're in year 2020, 2021, the organizations that offer AmeriCorps or that you are able to do AmeriCorps opportunities with. Now, you can pick from here, but we also at the Bank Center have several community partners that are eligible to do AmeriCorps, yet, however, they have not done a qualified site contract. So let's say you want to go serve at the American Red Cross. Well, the American Red Cross is not on here. What you need to do, you need to contact them, hand them a qualified site contract, and then have them fill that out, and then they send it to you here. This allows us to understand what we are attempting to place students at. If you do find one here and you want to do it, you do have to contact them on your own because if we don't have established partnerships with the Bank Center, that means we're not really aware of them. So I will require you to help me contact them and get them, make sure that you are able to provide service there. Another one is the position description. So let's get back to there. The position description is a document that I have that you need to fill out with someone in that organization that is willing to be your supervisor. Let me find it. So it gives us complete your position description and meet with your campus coordinator. So again, your position description you can obtain just once you and I meet. But once you have it filled out and you have the fingerprints, you and I would have to meet. And of course, this is assuming that the qualified site contract has been already sent. The position description does depend on which focus area. So if you remember the other slide, depending on either the focus area being Education 1, Education 2, or capacity building, that would determine which position description people would get. Enrollment. So, I usually tell individuals that it takes about 4 weeks to get everything under control. The first 2 weeks are getting all the paperwork in mind. So that means reaching out to a partner and seeing if they had a qualified site contract on file. It is also seeing if we have the what's it called? If we have the position description with them, if they're willing to host you, I gotta talk to them and just make sure they know what they're getting into. What's cool about AmeriCorps is there's no monetary cost burden on the community partners, but rather there is a time commitment and mentoring commitment from the community partner. Because this is kind of like a informal internship you'll be doing at that organization. So let me go to this, and this is the site that I will definitely be sending you to. It's the enrollment site. So the enrollment process is that you first have to contact me in case that you want to be working. You will then have to watch this video, orientation, and pass it with 80%. The UHEA staff will send you information to complete the enrollment. After that, you will have some online paperwork to do, as well as schedule and fingerprint appointments. Once you have your fingerprint appointment and your fingerprints in hand, and you have your position description filled out, and you've had the qualified site contract filled out if you needed to, you will then meet with me. And you need to make sure you bring your government issue ID. If you are a permanent resident, you need to bring your green card as well as your social security card. Of course, we can do this virtually, so that's no issue as well. So just letting you know, when we schedule something, we can do things virtually. You will then receive some forms about IPT and AmeriCorps, and this is the website that I'll be talking about at the end, myamericorps.gov, so just give me a second on that. But IPT is the system that you'll use to sign lots of paperwork, including enrollment eligibility verification, member service agreement, and accompaniment loan form. Here, you would also, once you begin your term, you'll be able to do lots of your forms in there, lots of self-reflection in here. I will also encourage you to watch this IPT overview tutorial and make sure you include your photo in here. A lot of people don't include my photo, and unfortunately, I forget who people are. So please, if you can do that, that'll be so great. So let me go back. Pretty much with the enrollment. So, like I was saying, it does take 2 weeks to get all the informal things done. But once you watch the orientation and then pass the quiz with 80%, you have 2 calendar weeks to finish everything. So that's why it's important to do all the work beforehand, so these parts can go pretty smoothly. Now, AmeriCorps and COVID-19. So this is something very important. Of course, it's like very relevant to our current circumstance for 2020, 2021. AmeriCorps UHEAN does understand that this is about, and that individuals could contract it and have some, potentially devastating impact on their health and their surrounding family and community. Because of this, I do require all community partners to offer some sort of online service interaction. So that way, in case, we go to level red again, self-quarantine, or something like that, you are able to still work and obtain your education award. However, if you do get sick and it does meet a personal, this is like a certain level of personal, I think it's catastrophe, that UHEAN can help you exit the award, either all in good standing and either with award or without award. The precedent has been that if there has been some sort of emergency declared, people are able to exit the award with exit the program with full award once they have reached 50% of their hours completed. So this has been done in the past. Right now, you are able to finish, you are needed to complete the entire thing in order for you to exit the program. So this is actually explained more in the UHEAN page. So in the UHEAN first page, you do have this, the urgent information about COVID-19 response. It links you to an online document. It just talks more about it. So here are some things that you can do. So last year we had some people do grocery delivery. Even though that wasn't what their position description said in the beginning, it was able to be amended to become this. So that's a heads up. So lastly, I do want to talk about what you do when you exit the program. When you exit the program, make sure you tell me when either you're 2 weeks from your calendar date to exit, or you are within about 10 hours of finishing your program. Editing the program is this. So it tells you right here, you need to make sure you've done an audit on your program. Here you can just follow everything. So it's really easy to do, but you have 30 days to finish in order to exit the program. Once you exit the program, you will, because in the beginning, remember, you made an account in myAmericorps.gov. You would have to answer some surveys to exit the program through here. This account is managed by the federal government or the federal program, so I am not able to give you your username or password or reset it for you. In IPT, I can reset it for you. So this is where your money would be stored, because again, it's not really cash or something like a bank account, but rather it's a credit that the government has. Note that public universities pretty much always accept AmeriCorps. Now, toward what do they accept it to? It depends. So, like SLIC, an education cost would be like tuition or maybe books, but at the U, it may look different if you have like on-campus housing. So you are able to keep your AmeriCorps award in your account for up to, let's say, 7 years, I think it is. So that's something that's possible, but note that, depending on your age, you can even give it to your dependents. So it is a very great opportunity for individuals to learn more. If you have any questions of some sort, please let me know. I'll be uploading this and sending this out to email. Please make sure you watch this. If you are listening to it again, go back in here and watch it again. I want to make sure you are able to, understand what you are getting into, because it is a commitment, and it does take some time, and I really do hope you can complete this program. Well, I appreciate your time very much. Hope you have a great day.